We're getting ready to go to bed the other night, and my girlfriend takes off her clothes. She normally sleeps naked, and I'm looking at her body, and I'm like, something's a little bit off. Something's just a little bit off. Something's a little bit off. Something's just a little bit off.
Donovan will attempt to report this video and get it taken down, and it's bullshit. This woman is a public figure, as we've discussed. She is his business manager. She's all over the place, all these things.
And guys, and this is funny, when I lost my first of 2 YouTube channels, guys were telling me, go to BitChute, go to here, go to there.
So there you have it. That's Donovan Sharpe admitting that 2 prior YouTube channels were deleted by YouTube, terminated, banned, lost. Here is his current channel, over 110,000 subscribers, all these views. This is no less than the 3rd channel he's had. The prior 2 were terminated by YouTube. This one by him, and any YouTube employee can easily review this and find out that it was operated, run by Donovan Sharpe. It was all about him, just like his new channel. This one was banned for severe violations with hate speech. And this one was banned for severe violations with spam, deceptive practices, misleading content. Surprise, surprise, right, guys? So any YouTube employees watching this, put another notch on your belt and knock this channel out. You'll have a great day.
Luis Patrice says, show your girl, bro. No. You guys know the rules. You guys know the rules.
Devon, let me get you into this conversation because I met you when you were 32. You are an older woman, quote unquote. Devon is a 7. She's a 7. A lot of people think, oh my God, Devon's not a 9 or a 10. She's a 7. In the face, she's a 6.5. She has a 6.5 face. She's not she has above average looks, slightly above average looks in the face. In her face, she's a 6 on the worst day with no makeup. On her best day, her face is a 7. Her body, on the other hand, is an 8.5. Her body is an 8.5. Her body is an 8 on her worst day. On her best day, her body is a hard 9. Maybe even a little higher depending upon what she is wearing. And anybody who just take a stroll through my social media feed. Devon's got a hot bod. You guys know that.
All right. I am withholding sex from my girlfriend until she loses weight. The reason for this is because this is going to motivate her. We're getting ready to go to bed the other night, and my girlfriend takes off her clothes. She normally sleeps naked, and I'm looking at her body, and I'm like, something's a little bit off. Something's just a little bit off. So I told her to step on the scale, butt naked, and the scale read 133 pounds. Now, my girlfriend her weight is usually somewhere between 120 and 125. Sometimes it gets to 127, 128, depending on that time of the month, if she's bloated, retaining water, whatever the case may be. But 133 is unacceptable. Don't get me wrong. My girlfriend is still f***able. She has a great body, probably a better body than probably 90% of women out there, but I don't give a shit. She needs to lose that weight because this is where it starts. So until she loses 5 pounds, she is getting no sex from me, period.
By the way, it's not even about the weight, guys. Devon weighs about 145 pounds, probably a little bit more, but she's very dense. She also has a lot of muscle, and she's 5'6", so she's taller than most females. So she carries her weight very well, obviously. Those of you on the TSR primetime side will see how well she carries her weight. But also, listen, she works out 3 times a week with a personal trainer and is on HGH. That's how she maintains her body. Oh, by the way, unfortunately, most chicks in this country are grossly overweight to the tune of 67%. Guys, that is 2 out of 3 women in this country that are not bangable by men of value. Dude, no wonder men of value are having a hard time finding women. And what makes their obesity really bad is that fatties are becoming even more entitled. They walk around like they're God's gift to men when actually they're really God's gift to fast food restaurants. Devon's a spoiled brat, guys. Dude, if we sit down at a restaurant and our waiter or waitress isn't there within 30 seconds, she starts to look around, right? Where are our drinks? Where are our appetizers, right? This is too cold. This is too hot. Devon, if you're listening, I love you, but you're a complainer, and you know it. I call Devon a food snob all the time. Dude, maybe I'm exaggerating and maybe I'm embellishing here for effect, but most of the time there's always something about her food that she has to complain about. Black women are always saying, well, you get with fat, ugly white girls. They know damn well that's not the case, man. Black women are always saying, well, you get with ugly white girls. They know damn well that's not the case, man.
People don't know that you're very good with women. Like, and you were a player back in the day.
Yeah.
Like everyone thinks, oh, he has a great LTR. He teaches you how to build a woman from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
He teaches you how to run LTR game. But a lot of people don't know that you actually slated out one of the hardest sexual marketplaces in the United States. I would put Vegas right up there with Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about womanizing back then? Obviously, this was prior to IG and everything like that.
Yeah, man. I was sort of I came in on the back end of the classic, I guess I can say old school pickup game PUAs. I was sort of dude, fat girls don't want to be fat. They can say, oh, I'm big and I'm beautiful. You know you ain't beautiful. You big, but you ain't beautiful.
I mean, honestly, look at this girl. Look at this girl. Look at this. Here are another couple pictures of her. Dude, look at this chick. This chick isn't even close to attractive, man. She's overweight. She's got a plain face. She's got short-ish hair. She's got fat fingers and is not good looking. And she has a list of contacts that she can call for a horniness emergency. Guys, this is how easy it is for women to sleep around. All they have to do is decide to. This chick is fat and ugly, and she's got a roster. Yasmin, she is a 5. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Yasmin is a 5 on a good day. But she has the gall to say just not good enough, or great enough for me. Guys, this speaks to the gross overestimation of a woman's self-evaluated value. You're a 5, sweetheart, and you will take what you can get. You spent your 20s rejecting those guys, and now that you look like this, right? And I know you thirsty dudes in them, man, I would smash that. If you would smash that, honestly, if you would smash that, you are thirsty. Just because a woman is no longer as sexually attractive as she was when she was in her 20s, just because, let's call her the average 46-year-old, she may not be disgusting. She may not be as obviously, she is not as sexually attractive as she was when she was 26. And we're talking about the average 46-year-old woman who probably has a drinking problem, probably smokes cigarettes, probably on antidepressants, probably isn't in the best shape in the world. But just because she's no longer as sexually attractive as she once was doesn't mean she's disgusting. So they're already now we're using apex fallacies. We're using hyperbole to drive the point home. But social conditioning has not made wrinkles, saggy skin, and gray hair disgusting on a woman. That's biology. Men are more sexually attracted to younger women. Younger women do not have wrinkles. They do not have saggy skin. They do not have gray hair. That's just the way of it. That's not social conditioning. This is our hard drive. This is the masculine firmware. We don't wake up and decide, you know what? I think I'm going to like 23-year-old women instead of 43-year-old women. No, this is just how it is. This is how it is. Listen, 23-year-old guys find 23-year-old women more sexually appealing than 43-year-old women. Now, this doesn't mean that there aren't 43, 44, 45, and 47-year-old women out there that aren't sexually appealing. Again, like I said, they are out there.
This is who she is. Donovan's been lying about the nature of his relationship with this woman. He's been lying about her physical age. He's faking it. He's lying about her appearance and hiding it. Remember, he's striking down these channels. He's striking down the black pill channels and all these different things so that he can sell these courses womanese. If he put a picture on the top of the sales page, or his woman did, Devon is the business manager and the coder, as he says, of the website. If he put this picture at the top of the sales page for womanese right here, not a single person would buy it, or he would have a 99% reduction in sales. That's why he hides it. He's been striking down channels and anybody trying to expose what she actually looks like. And instead, he misleads the public with false information and bullshit. Well, I know for a fact that is his wife, this woman right here. I have met this woman repeatedly in real life. I'm looking right at her. This is exactly who she is. Cynthia Devon Sharpe on the internet. This is her. This is her cleaning up Donovan's studio, the studio that really she's a business manager of. What I want you guys to notice is that in none of these photos is there a single clear shot of her body at any point. None. Not one. If you go through his entire social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever the you will never find a single shot that is a clear, straight up shot of her in a bikini or whatever, exposing what her body actually looks like. It's always this bullshit collages, small pictures. There's even food hiding some of her body in some of these for whatever reason it was photoshopped in. It's always at special angles. Donovan's always in the shot covering up a lot of her body. It's goofy faces, heavy makeup in some of these. This one on Twitter is particularly revealing because one of the fans asked him, he's basically responding to Donovan, Moto, but definitely not an 8, more like a 6. You're doing pretty good though. Donovan responds, laugh out loud, exclamation point. Who said she was an 8? He repeats later, this guy says, don't get offended. Donovan says, laugh out loud, nobody's offended, but my girl is not an 8, nor have I ever said she was one. Haha.
Her body, on the other hand, is an 8.5. Her body is an 8.5. Her body is an 8 on her worst day. On her best day, her body is a hard 9. Maybe even a little higher depending upon what she is wearing.
There are objective standards we have to hold people to, and people can have an opinion, and that can give you a little bit. Like if you were arguing Donovan, she was a 4, and she's your wife, I'm not going to say anything. It's your wife. You want to marry her, spend your life with her. God bless, man. Do your thing. If that's what you want to spend your life with, that's the best you can do. As you say, Donovan, your results speak for themselves, right? Isn't that what you say?
Dude, listen, man, my results speak for themselves.